Am I the asshole for telling my wife to drink less sweet tea?
Ooh, okay. All right.
My 28 wife, 27F, Anna, and I have been together for 5 years, married almost 2. She's from the deep south, while I'm from New England. We were...
Boo. Boo.
Don't do that. Everyone's going to be like, what's wrong with New England? Now you're just like poking
Casey
them.
Affleck. Very specifically.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Ben Affleck when he's wearing a beard.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I'll cut that out. Yeah, don't worry, that won't be in the TikTok.
Yeah, thank you. We were long distance for a year, during which she visited me and fell in love with my home state. When we moved in together, we agreed to find a place here rather than where she's from. It was a big change, but she's told me since that she couldn't be happier. There were definitely adjustments she had to make, mainly to the snow. But we've made a pretty happy life together. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, being from the South, there were traits she brought with her that reflect that.
I was drinking iced tea a trait. Sorry, I'm already kind of like, what the fuck?
No, that's the Southern iced tea.
I know, but I mean, like, just drinking a liquid.
But iced tea is very Southern.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, it's very specific.
I guess, yeah, it would be like if we said, like, listen, eating clam chowder or something. I get what you mean, yeah.
Joshua Cameron Chinland. If you go to your mother, who is from New Jersey, and you say, what's iced tea? She's going to be like, bitter, no sugar in it. You know that she will.
You're not wrong.
But if you go to fucking anyone that was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, they're going to be like, fucking, you put a whole bag of sugar in there.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. I'm being, all right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Case closed.
Yeah. There are definitely, but we made a pretty happy life together. Of course, being from the South, there were traits she brought with her that reflect that. I've always found these little differences to be endearing, and she's expressed the same about me, but one of those traits has posed a consistent issue. My wife loves tea. She's tried various teas over the years, though she's partial to black teas. Me too, same. It's black tea supremacy. When it's cold out and she's staying in for the day, or if she's unwinding from a long, hard day, she works 10-hour shifts. Already, she can do whatever she wants.
Just enjoy your tea. Yeah.
She can do anything. She can do anything. She works 10 hours a day. She sometimes makes a hot cup of Earl Grey and sits on the couch. In the summer, though, she drinks a lot of iced sweet tea. She'll make a half gallon and maybe 5 to 6 days and use an entire cup of sugar. That's actually not that much.
Wait, how many gallons?
For a half gallon.
That's not the worst.
That's not the worst. I've definitely had teas where
it's
you're
like, better than like Coke still. You know what I mean? Like you're still better than like an average soft drink.
I've definitely had sweet teas that were overly
sweet.
You like taste the little granules of the sugar.
Oh yeah, gross. I don't think that would happen with this. Yeah.
No, I think this is fine. I've had a number of friends and family experience issues related to or developing diabetes, and it was a huge concern that was drilled into me growing up. I had little sugar in my childhood and don't do treats/sweets very much, but my wife has a huge sweet tooth. I've expressed my concerns before, but she says she has no family history of diabetes and only 3 cavities, and that until a doctor tells her she has something to worry about, she isn't going to worry. You know?
That's fine.
I think that's fine.
This is more than fine, yeah.
I mean, I can understand. I can understand. I have a family history of diabetes, so I'm constantly worried about it.
Yeah, no, I totally get it, yeah.
But fucking, if she doesn't have that, and then she's, young and fit and whatever, she gets to do whatever she fucking wants, you know? Isn't that the whole point of fat phobia? That if you're the fat people don't deserve things and the skinny people to get things?
Yeah.
If you are skinny and you just can't live, what's the fucking point of living?
Yeah,
what's the point of it?
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. We ended up fighting the other day because I asked her after her 3rd glass of sweet tea to have some iced water instead. She said she'd have some water in a minute. I remind her of her soda issue, parentheses, borderline addiction, as a teen, and how bad it got during quarantine, and how I was worried tea was becoming her new Coca-Cola. She snapped at me about how she'd spent 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. in a hot kitchen and that she deserved to relax however she pleased. I told her that yes, that's true, but that I'm just concerned about her health, especially since she's made such good strides these past few years.
I mean, if you're working in a hot kitchen, you're probably pretty active too.
I know, yeah.
Like,
it sounds like she's not.
You're on your feet all day, yeah. Like, I mean, it's not like the most active job, but I remember when I was working at Universal, like even in the standing outside, or even in the pretzel stand,
Yeah, you're standing.
You're standing
and working.
and you're still moving around, using a lot of your arms and shit.
It is physical.
Yeah, it's still physical. Yeah.
She's made such good strides these past few years, expanding her diet and nourishing herself properly. She called me an asshole and said we both need some time alone and apart to think this over. We've barely spoken since then, mostly over text, and it feels tense in the house when we're both there together. I was just trying to communicate my worries about her health. Was I an asshole here?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know her fucking health. Like, shit. Like, come on.
You're just judging her for... I mean,
for one drink, too. Like, literally, like, one type of drink. That's not even the worst.
People's relationships with food is important. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
It really is so necessary to have a relationship with food that is unbiased. But it's fucking hard. Like, I grew up with, my mom was at Weight Watchers, and we would do the 1,200 calories thing, and then if I was with someone that was like, that's a lot of sugar, it would like really fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are some people that are like that, and then there are some people that's their whole life is thinking about how much sugar is in something.
Yeah.
Or how much calories, or I can't eat bread, or I can't eat this, or I can't eat that because I'm going to get fat. And they're fine, you know?
Yeah.
They're just overly worried about something that's stopping them from experiencing life. I think it's two different types of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean.
I'm not saying one's better than the other one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even though I do have a personal opinion about that, but... You won't know. None of you will know what I actually think.
You're writing your think piece right now, right? Like that's.
I just think it's. I mean, you know, you can not be a sugar person.
Yeah.
But to just put that on everybody else is like, come on, man. Some of us are trying to have fun.
Yeah, just trying to enjoy life. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know. It's very. Yeah. And I don't know, I was definitely a little bit like, but I also like, I don't know, I feel like it's very, just enjoy whatever you want, especially if you're working on your feet. I will say, I do remember when I was working at Universal, that brought me back to my soda habit because I needed like, you know, a fucking,
well, also,
you know.
It's just hard to go into, I mean, like, every time I go into an office job, I get less healthy than if I worked from home or if I think the most healthy job I ever had was when I was at the airport because I was on my feet all the time. And I wasn't like, they didn't have any vending machines. So actually, no, because I would go to the fucking food court and I would get Chick-fil-A all the time. Yeah,
right. I remember, when I was at Universal, like I was still on my feet all day. I was definitely healthier-ish than I am now, only because I was going 3 days a week and staying on my feet.
Yeah.
I think those days, I would maybe do 10,000 steps compared to, so still half of what I'm doing now at my job.
Yeah.
But like what's it called? Like, yeah, just standing on your feet, being in a hot, area all the time, you're going to need something refreshing too, as well as something to hydrate. I feel like iced tea is probably decent at hydrating.
Yeah.
This is tea.
Yeah, it's not coffee or something that will
actively dehydrate you. Yeah,
which apparently that's not even true. Apparently you have to drink like a lot of coffee for it to actually dehydrate you.
That that makes sense.
Yeah,
to me, because the base of all these, surprisingly, is water.
Yeah,
believe it or not, you have to do a lot to it. Yeah, I know that. Like, and I know like some sugary drinks do dehydrate you, and that's the whole point. Like, I know Coke does, and whatever. But like, I don't know. I feel like iced tea is probably not the worst.
I know, and it's like not that much sugar per gallon too.
It's not honestly, just a cup.
Some people, put like 2, 3, like fucking, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, just a whole bag.
Yeah.
They put, some people actually, they just open up the bag of sugar, put one little drop of iced tea and call it a day. That's.
I think it's epic that this lady is willing to throw her whole relationship away over iced tea.
That's fair.
And I think that's so south-pilled.
Yeah, you know what's north-pilled? Throwing everything away for Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts.
What the fuck? Dunkin' Donuts is so much fucking sugar. When I go to Dunkin', if I say cream and sugar, it's too sweet. Because they put 4 pumps of cream, which has sugar in it, and 4 pumps of sugar.
Of the liquid sugar,
granulated sugar. It sucks ass. I have to get very specifically like 4 pumps of cream and then like the flavoring.
Yeah.
And no sugar.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Otherwise, they'll automatically put it in, and I can't fucking drink it. It's that sweet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Fucking wild.
I don't know.
Let's let people enjoy stuff.
Just let them eat. Just let them do what they want. And then if a doctor is like, stop eating this much,
then stop it. Yeah, but you know, there is a point where like you're overly
worried and you're limiting someone else from living their fucking life and not having. I think if I had a kid, right?
Yeah.
And the kid was healthy, and I was like, actually, I learned how to fucking make healthy food for my kid, and it's not, the kid's not fat like me. And the kid's like active. They're doing like lacrosse. I don't know. They're doing whatever. They're fucking playing soccer or something I don't fucking understand. And they're going out and they're being a nice, healthy person.
Yeah.
Somehow I do a better job of parenting than my own mother. I would never be like, no cake.
Yeah,
for you on your birthday.
Having these very strict rules for some reason.
Because I don't want them to have a shitty relationship with food.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
It's like you can have a cake sometimes, but not all the time.
I don't know. Yeah, definitely don't get into like diet culture. Definitely don't get into like, I totally get what you mean.
You should shield people away from that. Not even just children, adults, away from that as long as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus, it's
for
a
the most
slog.
Part, yeah.
To have to worry about everything you're putting in your mouth all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're required to think about everything. You know what I mean? I get what you mean. Solved it?
Solved it.
That was good. One more. Yeah.
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 Yeah.